looks like you got a lot going on today, man.
There's always a lot going on here at Reckless, but yes, today it seems crazier than even normal. What are you doing, man?
I'm working.
You're videoing me?
Yeah, it's wild, man. You know, I've really gained a huge appreciation for what you do, watching you work in the madness, what is the Reckless Desk.
Yeah, it's just like, and it just continues to, you know, it gets crazier than, it's just nuts, man. It's crazy. So, yeah.
What's been happening? Give the viewers a little sneak peek.
What's been happening today?
Yeah, or just in general. I know you got 1,000 things on your plate every day, so
yes.
Let's let them know what it's like to be a reckless leader.
Well, today is I don't know if it's more chaotic. I would say maybe more chaotic than normal or than usual. Today, for instance, I designed a brand new shirt, and it's coming to life as we speak. So we're dropping that. We were hoping to drop it by tonight, and we are probably going to drop it by tomorrow. So we should have a brand new shirt launch tomorrow. So that's always hectic, especially because we just released one, but we're releasing another one. And so I'm caught up kind of in that. Vanessa's working very, very hard with her crew to bring that shirt to life. So that's going on. Probably one of my favorite designs we've ever done here at Reckless. I think it's going to be a killer. And then on top of that, we had a business meeting this morning. We're always looking to generate. We need streams of revenue. As you guys know, we don't take state or federal funding, and a very small portion of what we do is donations. The majority of what we do, 95% of the money that it takes to run Reckless, which is about $30,000 a month, that is generated by the Reckless Saints of Nowhere Incorporated, by us. So we're always looking for business ventures. We're always looking for streams of revenue that can help us get more and more addicted into treatment. So when you're in 38 states and you're helping almost 200 addicted people a month get into treatment, men and women, it soaks up the finances really quickly. It's kind of cool though, looking back, because we're still, when we started Reckless and the guys, had this idea that people that graduated treatment could come learn and be a part of what we're doing here and print shirts and do interventions and drive the addicted to treatment and rescue them out of that. Everyone said we couldn't do it. Paying everyone $10 an hour. They're like, there's no way. The overhead will just be like killing you every week. And it's like, look around. We're still only making $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but we still do it, So our income for the month, like what we generate, has just gone up. I mean, every month it's just gone up to where it's like, it's great. It's awesome. I love it. And, but you got to keep that train rolling. You're always looking for the next idea. You got to be more efficient at what you're doing to generate more income, because now the fate of so many lives rests on us. I'm not trying to be like dramatic, but it's like, that's kind of what keeps me going, is the fact that, don't get me wrong, it's cool to help 150, 200 people a month, but I remember when we were celebrating, 4 people a month, and then it went to 20 people, and then it went to 50 people, then it exploded to like 80 people, then it went to 160 people, and so my mind keeps thinking about like, what would it be like if everyone in America knew that they could get help if they actually wanted it for their addiction? I think that would be...
Yeah, we wouldn't have enough phone lines to...
Yeah, so, we already hired another phone person, pretty much, and then a driver that's just going to drive and take care of the vehicles. And so, like, we're adding revenue, and we're adding people, but we've got to continue to add streams of revenue. So that's, in the midst of a corona pandemic, so...
Yeah, and what was we talking about earlier? Just the bus tickets alone.
Yeah.
They rack up quick, right?
Yeah, so you're talking about the bus tickets to transport, the addicted into treatment. Yeah, so there's some months that we spend over $5,000 just on bus tickets getting the addicted into treatment centers all across America, because one of the things that makes Reckless so successful at what we do is we have the ability to, if an addicted person wants help for their addiction right then and there, we can get them to a facility that has a bed available that fast. I mean, at the moment, not, okay, well, here's, a waiting list of 4 weeks. Come back to me if you still want to be sober. It's like, no, man, we'll get them right then and there. And a lot of times a bus is quicker than us getting to them. So if it takes too long for us to get to them, we'll put them on a bus and get them to a treatment center. So
just to get them out of their area, get them on the road.
That's exactly right. Just to get them out of their current environment. A lot of times that's all you need. You need an environment change. So...
Yeah. And maybe you should ask our viewers. You never know who's watching, man. If any of them's got a hookup to Greyhound, give us a discount.
Yeah. I'm in the Greyhound's reward program, but we're not getting rewarded very often. You know what I'm saying? Like you spend like 20 grand, they give you a free bus ticket or something. So it's like, it's crazy. And then, like, I didn't get this either. During the coronavirus, the bus tickets went up. That seems sketchy to me. You know, like, I don't know. Seems like people wouldn't be traveling during that time, Greyhound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But then you could buy a plane ticket anywhere for free.
yeah. But the dream of mine, and maybe this is crazy. Follow me on this one, Vinny, and you viewers that are watching this. If it's
If you've made it this far.
if you made it this far, I have this dream. Martin Luther King. I have this dream that that one day we'll build like this huge network where it's like, where are you? Oh, we're in Southern California. It's like, hang on, I know some people in Southern California that can help, and they will go like rescue this person. Like, I think that would be cool to have like this, because we have that in certain states, like Arkansas. We have that. The Reckless Saints know we have some great supporters. Alex Baldwin, his crew down in Hot Springs. We have some great supporters in Texas, Missouri, Kentucky, Illinois, Alabama, Georgia. Vickers and his crew would I mean, make some serious noise for the Saints. So yeah, Kevin and Gina Vickers, man, those guys they're reckless to the bone. And so what would that look like, man, if we were just a household name that people would be like, man, I want to help with that. I want to take a guy to treatment, or I want to take a girl to treatment. You know what I mean? Like,
So what's our traveling and speaking policy? I feel like a lot of people would love to have us come down and check stuff out, but what's the deal on that?
what do you mean? Like, we will speak anywhere?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know how we do it, man. We go all over the place and talk and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of our viewers they're new to us. They're new to the Saints. I mean, they don't know that we even offer that. Like,
Oh yeah, so one of the things we do, sure, we will go just about anywhere. I mean, like, if we can fit it in our schedule. We will show up in a community. If you want us to speak at your church, if you want us to speak at a community center, a fire department, I don't care, man. And we'll show up and tell the community who we are, what we do, and we will then offer our services to get the addicted into treatment. So you've been on trips with us. Mostly what happens is once people figure out we help the addicted for free and we'll transport them and take care of everything, people come out of the woodwork and we end up staying in a town for like a day sometimes more than that. Like the what was it, the convenience store. We were at a church and then it got dark and the church had to close, but the town still wanted the Reckless Saints to help, and so there were so many people waiting in line to talk with us that we drove down to this convenience store that some dude owned there at the church, and like he just turned on the lights and we just stood there in the parking lot for like, it was like 6 hours or something, and we were just I mean, like, because you got kids that are addicted to drugs, or like cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever. That's a scary situation to be in. And we don't have all the answers, but we've done it enough that, man, there's hope. You don't have to go through it alone. And I can, give you the resources that you need to get the addicted help. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
how would they contact us to let us know if they would like us to come?
Call Amber, 918-864-2719. Amber will, we set up our shirts and we sell those. So and then sometimes churches take up like offerings for us or whatever, and that's great. I mean, that's awesome. But none of that's required. We just do it because we want to be
Spread
in those
awareness.
communities. Yeah, and so like I love to help. That's cool for me, is because, it never gets old that we pull up in these communities. There's always some mom or grandma that talks about how she's gotten her kid into treatment and it's costing like $15,000 and $20,000, and she mortgaged her home again and she's done all this. Now she can't afford it, and none of these treatment centers have worked. And she doesn't know what to do because her kid is still on drugs and he's dying and he's homeless, and she doesn't know what to do. If she could just help him. And it's like, look, is he wanting to go to treatment? I'll go get him right now. Well, I don't have the money. I was like, you don't have to pay a dime. We will take him to treatment. We'll get him whatever he needs. Not only that, we're going to make sure he's got the ability to stand on his own when he graduates, a job, housing.
Yeah, because that's where the addiction, the rehabilitation setup is failing right now. Is because after you graduate, you're back to square one, back in your hometown with nothing but your shoes in your hand.
Yeah, there's so many holes in the current addiction system, and Reckless wants to be that go-to for anyone who's in addiction. That, man, when you get to the point that you're ready for help. Now, if you don't want help for your addiction, I can't help you. Nobody can. I mean, you can't help someone that does not want help. But if you do want help, I'm here. Like, I'll help you. And I want that to be known worldwide. I mean, they keep telling me not to expand because we're drying up our resources. I'm bored. I always expand too quickly, I think. But it's like, we have never turned down anyone simply because they could not pay for treatment. Like, we've always been able to, by the grace of God, have the funds to do that. Now, sometimes you don't know where the funds are coming from, and they always show up. So the shirt company's doing extremely well, but we're gonna keep pumping out awesome new gear for you guys. And how many people can say I bought a shirt and I literally saved a life with it?
Right, and in case some of you guys are wondering, that's if you're wondering how you could help support us. It's the shirts. Tell them about the shirts. Tell them how they can get one.
Yeah. So recklesssaintsofnowhere.com, www.recklesssaintsofnowhere.com. That's an apparel company we started, which that kind of is everything. That website will give you the story of Reckless, how we got started, kind of our media. All of our links are on there. The Reckless Life on YouTube's on there. You can donate on there. We are a federal 501c3 nonprofit, so everything's tax deductible. Any donation that you give us. And we started Reckless with the idea that we could generate income by working hard, and that way, anyone who donated to us, their money would go straight to the addicted. Go to helping them. It never goes to pay for overhead. It never goes to pay for like Fat Cat CEO salaries. Believe me, it's not what's happening. So that was kind of the dream behind what we did at Reckless, the idea. And then when we started the shirt company, we just got to extend that exact same business model into the shirt company, Reckless Apparel. And so I design all of our shirts. My wife prints them, and she has a crew that helps her print them, formerly addicted people. And it's just a really amazing business model that you take someone who used to be an addict and he designs shirts, and then former addicts print those shirts, and then with the exception of my wife, of course, and then those shirts, all the proceeds, once we sell those shirts, all of those proceeds go to helping the currently addicted get into treatment. So 100% of the proceeds of Reckless Apparel go straight to the addicted. We don't touch any of that money. So it's just a really cool thing. So anytime you put a shirt on from the Reckless Saints of Nowhere and you purchase one of our shirts, I mean, it's like, you've directly contributed to saving someone's life who wanted out of addiction but had no way of getting there. Without insurance, without thousands of dollars up front, no rehab center is going to take them. I mean,
I guess who will?
The Reckless Saints of Nowhere Incorporated, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, thank you for your time, brother. I'm going to let you get back to work.
Hey, cool, man. Thank you.
Hey, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We love your comments.